Hello, everyone, and welcome to the TYREE Has the Audacity podcast. Of course, my name is TYREE, and I will be your host for this morning, this afternoon, and this evening. Now, to start things off, I would like to say thank you for taking the special time out of your day to come on and see what I have to say. Too many times do we find ourselves worrying about what other people have going on. That's not the move. 2019, we're halfway through the year. We are not going into 2020. We're not going into 2021. We're not going into any more years worrying about what other people are doing. We need to step back, reassess our lives, see what we have doing and what we want to start doing, because now is the time for us to mind our business, okay? So let me give you some pointers. Live your life and stop trying to live the lives that other people have. Many times do I see people chasing dreams that other people have. If that was your dream, you would have already accomplished it. If it was your dream, you would already have a plan to do it. If it was your dream, you would already be taking the necessary steps. But see, that is not yours. You need to start developing something for you. You need to be living the life for you. Over here at TYREE Has the Audacity podcast, TYREE is living for TYREE. TYREE isn't living for anybody else, so I will not sit back and watch other people make plans and try to be a part of their vision. How about I make my own vision and I want to be a part of the vision that I create? I want to put my vision into action. I want people to see my vision because my vision has purpose. And with my purpose, there comes a plan. And the plan God has given me to push through in my purpose, okay? Now, the next tip I want to give you, I have developed your plan, live your life, and start something, okay? Now, when I say start something, you could be an artist. You could be a singer. You could be an actor. You could be a writer. Start something of your own. This is your time. No longer am I going to allow you to sit back and wait for the right moment. Somebody is watching and they are trying or listening and they are trying to start something, but I'm here to push you. I'm here to tell you that now is the time. If you don't start now, you probably won't even start it at all. Life is too short. You could be here today, gone tomorrow. You can die in your sleep. You don't have to be above the age of 65 to die in your sleep. You don't have to be above the age of 80 to die in a car crash. You don't have to be above the age of 50 to die from a disease. It is your time. You can be here today and gone tomorrow. A 20-year-old just passed away from a seizure. You can be here today and gone tomorrow. Push through with your plan. Put your vision into action. Establish what you have going on in your head. No longer are you going to be able to wait. Why? You want to know why you're not going to be able to wait? Because people aren't waiting on you. People are not going to be waiting on you to see what you have going on. See, your life is like a TV channel for everybody. You're going to click in. They're going to click in with their remote. I'm going to turn to channel 6. I'm going to turn to channel 7. I want to see what you have going on. And if your life isn't interesting enough for me, I'm going to change the channel. And you don't want people to change the channel on your life, because once they're gone, they're gone. And when they find a channel that they can stick with, when they find a channel that they're in love with, when they find a channel that is entertaining to them, then that is where they stay. But no, your life isn't interesting. Your life doesn't have purpose. Your life doesn't have purpose until you put the purpose into action. But that's what I'm here to help you with today. We're starting that purpose. We're putting that vision into action today. Let me move on to the next topic, and then I'm going to go back, okay? You can't get to your destiny worrying about what other people are going to say. See, the moment you step back and you reflect and you realize that your life is based upon what other people are saying about you, oh, you're never going to amount to anything. The most you can do is work a 9-to-5 job. You can't become an entrepreneur. You can't write your book. You can't start your podcast. You're too young. How do you know what you want to do yet? You're too young. You're too old to do that. You are too old to do that. You can't get to your time has passed. You can't get that time back. You can't go back to that phase in your life. Well, I'm going to sit here and tell you that the devil is a liar. Okay? The devil is a lie. See, this is the thing. The devil can't tell me anything because I know for a fact that I am secure within myself. And everything that I want to do, everything that I'm going to do is because of God. And with God on my side, what are you or anybody or anything to tell me that I can't do what I want to do because God is on my side? Let me explain something to you. When I have my plan and I have my purpose and I have my reason, can't nobody tell Tyree, oh, you can't do that. You can't do anything. You want to know why? Because I have the audacity to stare people in their face and tell them, who are you to me? To look down on me, acting like you weren't in my shoes just a couple weeks ago. See, the difference between me and the other person is that you don't have a vision. You don't have a dream. You lost your purpose. So how are you going to place your negative energy on top of me? And I would be a fool to sit here and believe it and think that you have power over me. That's not how that works. But let me go back. Let me move on to the next thing. Talking and sharing information. Here's the next thing. When you don't mind your business, you talk to other people about other people and then share with the wrong people the gossip that you just got. You think you're going to gossip? Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I see you guys coming in and I see you commenting. I'm going to read your comments in just a second, okay? But I want to address people that gossip. How are you going to come and see what I'm doing? Talk about me to your other people when y'all don't have anything going on for yourself. See, this is what I say to people. See, I used to get upset when people talk about me, and I understand that it is human nature for people to get upset when other people talk about them. But let me give you a piece of advice. Over here at TYREE Has the Audacity, let me tell you something. When somebody is talking about you in the workplace, when somebody is talking about you in the schoolhouse, when somebody is talking about you on social media, I want you to sit back and I want you to respond. I want you to be bold enough within yourself, and I want you to say, thank you for making me relevant. Thank you for making me relevant. Matter of fact, comment it. I want everybody to say it. Thank you for making me relevant. Thank you for making me relevant. Because a couple seconds ago, I wasn't that important to you. But now, I'm important to you. Thank you for making me relevant in your life. See, I don't have to be relevant to the rest of the world, but for some reason, you're making me relevant in your life. Because I'm that important. See, I know I'm important to me. I know I'm important to God because he put me here. He has a plan for me. You don't have a plan for me. You don't have a plan for me, but you want to make me relevant in your life? Thank you. I thank you. Talk about me. Say what you want. Call me ugly. Say what you want. Call me ugly. Call me short. Call me too tall. Say I will never amount to anything. Say that I'm nothing. Say that I'm not good for anything. Please say it. Make me relevant in your life. Every negative word that a person says about you, fuse the fire. Let that be the wood that burns your fire. Let that be the wood that sparks the flame. Use those sticks. Use that wood. And you know what? I want you to be the match. I want you to be the match. And I want the vision. Right here, you be the match. Take the match and switch it across the vision and watch a fire come up. And then I want you to drop you on everybody that said you would never be able to do anything you put your mind to. You be your fire. You light your fire. You ignite your purpose. Let me move on to the next thing. Wasting your time and energy. You will sit and you will waste the time and energy that you have on other people. Why? You need to mind your business. Like my mom said, mind the business that pays you. See, the people that you're worrying about, they're already established. They're getting what they're getting. But for some reason, you don't want to mind your business. You want to talk about people. You want to bring people down. You want to ridicule people. You want to manipulate people. But what you're doing is bringing your value down. You are depreciating yourself. You're like a car. You sit in one spot and you'll be worth all of this money. But as soon as you drive off, your value depreciates 50%. You are half of what you were when you started out because you're too busy worried about somebody else. When you worry about other people, you lose focus on yourself. And like I said in episode 2, and like I said in episode 1, when you lose yourself, you have no purpose. You have nothing to live for. And that's why you continue to talk about other people. Because you have lost yourself worrying about other people. But you know what? I want to see what you guys have to say. Let me go back. I want to scroll up. I want to see what you guys are saying. My aunt said, my Lord, you are speaking the truth. Too many times have I allowed other people's thoughts or what they say to stop me, but I'm pushing through. Yes, we are. We are pushing through, pushing until something happens. Yes, Lonnie Grant said, come through with the word. Yes. Let the Lord use you. Be great. Stop worrying about what other people are saying about you and use that to light your fire. Let me keep it going. Here's another thing. You focus on other people. You don't focus on yourself, but then you want to complain that you don't see any progress in your life. I'm going to tell you why you don't see progress in your life. Can you focus on me for a second? Can you write this down on a piece of paper? Take a napkin. Write it down on a napkin. Get a pen. Get a pencil. And I want you to write this. You don't see progress in your life because all of the energy you have, you are putting it in the wrong place. See, when you put your energy into something that isn't giving its own energy back to you, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your life seconds that you won't get back. Why? Why are you doing it? Why are you wasting your life on something that wouldn't give its life for you? You have to learn how to manage your time. Manage your energy like you manage the storage in your phone. Manage your life correctly so everything that comes behind it is lined up accordingly. Okay? You have to mind the business that pays you. And if you don't have business that pays you, you need to start one. Hashtag 2019, starting a business that pays me. Once again, hashtag starting a business that pays me. Be an entrepreneur. And if you don't want to be an entrepreneur in your mind. Have an entrepreneurial spirit where you can start anything you want to and benefit from it and not have to worry about anything or what anybody has to say about you. Be smart, be intelligent because you are smart and you're intelligent. You're bold. You have courage. You're bright. You're a fire that burns ever so gracefully. Like I said, you bless the ground that you walk upon. You are a blessing to everybody that comes. And I'm getting tongue-tied. The Spirit is working within me. You are a blessing to everybody that crosses your path. So if you are a blessing and you believe that you're a blessing, you have to act as if you're a blessing. You have to work as if you're a blessing. You have to move as if you're a blessing. Because see, here's one thing that I do know. See, the Lord will give you something and the Lord will take it right back if you don't use it the right way. See, you got to learn how to use stuff right. You got to learn how to work within your purpose. You have to learn how to be amazing within yourself. You have to know you're amazing. You have to know that you have the ability to do whatever you want to do. You produce that play. For example, my aunt, she was working on a play for 10 years. It started out as a book. She was writing a play for 10 years and then she stopped. And then the Lord said, you know what? It's time to move. And what did she do? She brought it to action. My mom is an entrepreneur. She had a vision. She had a dream, but didn't know when to do it. She didn't know when to start, but all of a sudden the Lord said, move. And she got her certification. Too many times do we stop doing what we're doing because we're afraid of the outcome. I tell you, be afraid no longer. Be afraid no longer. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Be afraid no longer. Because when you stop being afraid, then everything starts working according to the purpose of the Lord. And He is the one who put it in action for you. And when you come into contact with your purpose, you move that purpose. You work that purpose like nobody else can work that purpose. Why? Because it's yours. It has your name on it. TYREE has the audacity. It has my name on it. So since my name is on it, I'm going to push it as far as I can get it to go. And when you get your dream and you get your vision and you get your passion and you get your purpose, you push it as far as it can go. And you don't stop. You don't stop. Every demon, every enemy that you encounter, you push it to the side and say, hell hath no fury like I do. Hell hath no fury like I do. Because I will be angry to any enemy and any demon that thinks they can stop me. See, you didn't know where I was going when I said hell hath no fury like I do. But hell hath no fury like I do when an enemy or a problem tries to steer me off of the purpose that I know I have set on. I've been waiting on it. I've been driving on my purpose. And nobody and nothing can push me off of that purpose. See, I am smart within who I am. I am intelligent within who I am. I have a passion. I have a purpose that I can push. And you have to know that everything inside of you is able to come out of you. You have to be strong enough to know that everything inside of you is able to come out of you if you do it the right way. You got to focus on yourself. You have to know that you're able to do everything that you set your mind to. You have to mind your business. Don't tell everybody what's going on in your head. Let them see it. Don't worry about what's going on in other people's head because that's not your brain. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you physically, mentally, and emotionally. If you aren't benefiting from minding somebody else's business, then you don't need to be doing it at all. Why? Because you're wasting your time. And another thing, you're wasting your breath. Like I said at the beginning of this podcast, you can be here today and gone tomorrow. And I refuse to die and let my life go in vain because I was worrying about other people and worrying about what other people were saying. That is the message I want to leave you on. Don't let your life go in vain. Don't die without pushing your purpose through. Don't let people knock you off your path. Don't allow people to maneuver you. Don't allow people to manipulate you because you are great. You are beautiful. You are strong. You are amazing. You have power. You have a light. You are the fire. You are the match that ignites your flame. And when you learn to ignite your flame, trust me, everything everything that comes with it or behind it and in front of it will be purposeful. Because you are here for a reason. And don't let anyone think that you're here for no reason. Everything I do for a reason. Everything I say for a reason. Everything I support it for a reason. Because I am meaningful. Mind your business. Why? Because I'm a mind. I want to say thank you to everybody that has tuned in today for the TYREE Has the Audacity podcast. Because we have the audacity to be successful together. We are uplifting people. We are encouraging people. And we are calling people out. All right? Thank you. I love you. And I pray that you learn to love yourself more than you did yesterday. Be blessed.